Manchester United got to a blistering start in the English Premier League, beating Leeds United 5-1 at home. Bruno Fernandes got a hat-trick on the day, with Paul Pogba giving 4 assists at Old Trafford as fans returned to the stadium. Arsenal on Friday night had kicked things off with Brentford, and it did not end well for the Gunners, who were beaten 2-0 by the newly promoted Brentford side, who were making their first ever top flight appearance in over 70 years. Spurs stung the champions Manchester City as Son Heung-min's second half solo goal was enough to see Bruno Espirito Sanchez get off to the best possible start in his managerial career with Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea got off to a great start following their Super Cup midweek win over Villarreal, winning 3-0 against Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace. In the Spanish La Liga, for the first time in 18 years, Barcelona started a season without Lionel Messi in the squad. They got off to the best possible start, winning 4-2 at home. Real Madrid also won 4-1 in their first game of the La Liga, Karim Benzema with a brace. And in France, Paris Saint-Germain unveiled their latest players that had been snapped up over the summer, including Lionel Messi, Gianluigi Donnarumma, and Sergio Ramos. Hey, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi, and that was a summary of things that took place over the weekend as most of the major leagues around Europe got off to a start. We'll have a look at the performance of Ghanaian players today as we kick off that for the season. It was great to see Daniel Amartey help his Leicester City side to a clean sheet and a victory. He's proving integral to his side there. Mohamed Salisu, unfortunately, his Southampton side, despite starting well, faltered in their defeat on Saturday afternoon. Without much ado, we'll get right into it and talk about the performance of Ghanaian players abroad. And we'll start off from Friday night when Arsenal took on newly promoted Brentford. Absentee for the Gunners was Thomas Partey along with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Partey was not in the squad as Brentford beat Arsenal 2-0 at home. Unfortunate, Tariq Fosu of Brentford, the Ghanaian with Brentford, making a first league appearance, Premier League appearance in over 70 years, was not in the squad as well. On Saturday, Chelsea took on Crystal Palace, and it was a 3-0 victory for the Blues at home as they romped to a 3-0 victory following their success in the Super Cup versus Villarreal. For Crystal Palace, there was Jeffrey Schlupp, who played 57 minutes before being substituted. Jordan Ayew was disappointing in this game. He played the full 90 minutes, however, he could not impact the game in any way in terms of goals or assists. Everton took on Southampton, and it was a 3-1 victory for Everton. They came back from a goal behind to beat Southampton 3-1. Mohamed Salisu, with Vestergaard leaving the club, and now a mainstay in that defense. It did not start well for him and his club. Amartey and Leicester City took on Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Saturday kickoff game, and it was a 1-0 victory for Leicester City. Jamie Vardy getting that solo goal. Daniel Amartey was in defense, keeping a clean sheet. Although he had some mishaps in the game, he and his defense were stoic enough to secure all the 3 points. Reading took on Preston North, and it was a 2-1 victory for Reading. Ghanaian player Andy Yado playing at right back for Reading in this victory. Hull City took on QPR. Unused substitute Albert Adoma was as his QPR side beat Hull City 3-0. We'll move to Spain next, and RCD Mallorca returned to the La Liga for them. They took on Real Betis, and it was a 1-1 draw. Idris Baba had a great game. He played full 90 minutes, 80% pass accuracy, 49 touches, 9 recoveries, 8 ground duels, 7 tackles, 3 clearances, 2 aerial duels, 1 and 2 interceptions. It was a great game to say the least for the Ghanaian, who has been included in CK Akono's side that will be playing in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers in September. Celta Vigo took on Atletico Madrid. They lost to the champions Atletico Madrid 2-1. Ghanaian player Joseph Edu was an unused substitute. In France, Stade Brestois took on Stade Rennes, and Kamaldeen Suleiman, who had scored on his debut, could not continue in such vein of form. It was a 1-1 draw. Kamaldeen played 85 minutes before being substituted. Paris Saint-Germain, who unveiled their army of new players, beat Strasbourg 4-2. They were in a 3-0 lead, but almost faltered as Strasbourg fought back 3-2. Eventually, they got the all-important fourth goal to seal all 3 points, and it was a red card for Alexander Giroud, who was sent off in this game. And the record advantage went to PSG to give them all the important 3 points. In Germany, Augsburg took on Hoffenheim. Kasim Adams' Hoffenheim side beat Augsburg 4-0. Kasim Adams, however, was not in the squad. Stuttgart, they took on Greuther Fürth. It was a 5-1 victory for Stuttgart. Jamie Lewellick came on in the 85th minute and found the back of the net, an eventual consolation goal for his club side Greuther Fürth in that 5-1 loss. And that was it there over the weekend for Ghanaian players. The Turkish Superliga will also be played on Monday today. Some games of Ghanaians will be in action, but it was a great start to the English Premier League in particular, and also to the La Liga, which for the first time in over 20 years, that's 2 decades, are going to play without Lionel Messi. Wow, it's going to be quite interesting, going to be quite weird not hearing or seeing Messi in a Barcelona shirt, but rather a PSG shirt. But hey, that's the new reality for us now. Manchester City got off to the worst possible start after starting with wins in 10 seasons plus until this particular season. Will that make them any less favorites for the title? Well, only time will tell. Manchester United, their neighbours, couldn't have asked for a much better start. A 5-1 romping of Leeds United will see fans more optimistic about securing the title this time around. But hey, it's a long season, it's a marathon and not a sprint, and to see any team get to the top, consistency is the key to achieving that. Congratulations to every team that got a win. Who do you think will win the Premier League watching match day 1? Most of you think it's Chelsea. We'll see about that. We'll be following the Premier League and all the other leagues closely and reporting to you on it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.